Um, there's a friend of mine, Guy Spier. He came to Peking U with me, I think 2-3 years ago. And Guy and I are good friends. And in fact, he was just in Irvine last week. And we were in Vancouver before that for the TED conference the week before that. So we are very good friends. And he's an investor. He manages about 200 odd million. And many times we talk about different stocks and ideas to, just get different perspectives. So Guy loves to own these great businesses that have very strong moats, and they are blue chip, really good businesses, okay? The problem is that when you own these really great businesses, everybody knows they are great, okay? So the price is very high. Usually the price is very high. And I tell him, it's not about the great business. It's about the great investment. So a company can be really good. It doesn't mean it will be a good investment. And a company can be not so good, and it could be a great investment. So the interesting thing about the investing game is, if the game was simply about finding the best assets or the highest quality businesses, it would be a very simple game. Because we can obviously figure out what business is great and what business is not so great. That's not so hard to figure out. So I found this okay business in India, which I thought was going to become a better business. People haven't heard about it. It's kind of unknown. And I told Guy, this business, this quirky, unknown business, is going to be a great investment. Great investment. And I told him, so he owned MasterCard in his portfolio. MasterCard is a very good business. Very high quality, almost a oligopoly, 2-3 players own the market. They don't need any capital to run the business. I mean, like 40% of revenue is profit. It's a great business. I said, this MasterCard is like at 30 times earnings. You made a lot of money. He already made like 12 times what he put in. He bought it a long time back. He put 1 million, it became 12 million. So I said, you made a lot of money. It's not going to go from 12 million to 144 million. If in the last 12 years it went from 1 million to 12 million, let me just tell you, next 12 years it's not going from 12 to 144. So I said, Guy, listen. I shook him up. It's time to sell MasterCard and buy Suntech Realty in Mumbai, okay? This unknown company. And of course, Guy, in polite terms, told me, get lost. So, what I do when people do that is I like to play mathematical games. It's just fun to play mathematical games. This is a picture of a small poster in my office, and I have many of these. At any given time, I have maybe 10 of these, because I run into these humans who don't understand the concept of great investment and great company. So I told Guy, okay, here's what we're going to do. It is October 14th, 2018. This is when I had this conversation with him. In your corner is the phenomenal MasterCard with the impregnable moat, oligopoly business, great CEO, everything is fantastic. And that's called the Guy Spier pick. At that time, MasterCard was $204 a share. In my corner, this small, stupid company in Mumbai, Suntech Realty. No one even heard of it, right? And MasterCard, the market cap was 212 billion. Okay, 212 billion. It's a blue chip company. Suntech is less than 700 million. It is absolutely, I agree with Guy. The guy running Suntech is not as good as the guy running MasterCard. The moat of MasterCard is a lot better than the moat of Suntech. But that's not what this contest is about. This contest is about, I gave him 12 years. So I said, we're not going to have a 1-year contest because anything can happen 1 year. Because basically one of the things that Munger and Buffett say, that if you have a business with great economics, over the long term, your results will match the returns that the business generates over the long term. So MasterCard generates great returns. And I said, Guy, you've got such a great company. I got this useless company. We're going to go for 12 years. And every year, now when it is October 13th, 2019, it'll be a pleasure to go to work in shorts and send Guy an email. Dear Guy, it has been 1 year. Here's where we stand so far. 1 round is over. Another 11 rounds to go.